Oh, hey guys! Are the holidays over yet? Okay, let me get in the right clothes and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Hello everyone, Happy New Year. I missed you so. We took a little break, but All City Canvas is back. We start the year with the kick-ass Watchlist, a list we created alongside 4 of our closest and dear friends. Moneyless, Alexis Diaz, Pancho and Sego. Thank you guys so much. Are you ready? The list, by the way, is in no specific order. El Pibe Franco Fasoli JAZ. We saw his creations all over the world in 2014. He begins the year with a residency in Mexico City by Mammoth for his solo show at Celaya Brothers Gallery. His new exploration of techniques with cutouts is fantastic. Keep an eye on more projects he's going to have in the US and Europe this summer. Borondo is one of the finest artists there is. His use of color and traditional technique is like no other. He left his mark in the streets of the world in 2014. Norway, Spain, Italy, prepping for his upcoming solo show Animal in London, which by the way will be the biggest exhibition of his work to date. Faith 47 is one of the hottest women in urban art. She has a very defined style and amazing technique. Her collaboration with Alexis in this past edition of Wynwood Walls and 2 of her other murals ranked among the best in many international lists. She began the year featuring work at the Jonathan Levine Gallery's The Lost Mitten Society Winter Collective Show in New York City. Cawamo exploded this year. He participated in really good festivals in Austria, Peru, Dominican Republic, and headed the amazing Artesano project in Rio San Juan. Bosoletti and Elian, both Argentine artists, were very active in festivals, gallery shows, and commissioned works last year. We can't wait to see what they have up their sleeve for 2015. Smithe. Not only for his amazing graffiti style, but his work in illustration, graphic design, and his clothing line Tony Delfino. He made 2 amazing collaborations with Ever in Mexico and Miami last year that headlined various lists of best murals. Keep an eye out for his studio work and the designs he does for rock bands and festivals. Bikismo. The Boricua artist is on fire. He made it to basically every single list of best murals in 2014 with his ultra-famous metallic dog for the Raw project of the José de Diego School. Keep the creations rolling, man. Martina Merlini. She worked very hard last year and was part of various festivals in Europe. She had a project in Mexico and a show in San Francisco with White Walls. This 2015, she'll be doing commissioned work for some important private collections and attending more festivals. She's a young artist who works with a mixed technique of paper and paint on walls and wood, which is very interesting, and she's already working with the big names. Tellas, another Italian artist who globe-trotted in 2014 and worked hard to detach his work from the urban tint, which is why this 2015 he'll not only be in festivals, but in many art shows and commissions. Silaidis is one of the best calligraphy artists there are today. He presented his short film Lucid Dream about urban calligraphy, had projects and an exhibition in Japan, and closed the year collaborating on a building in Paris with Philip Stark Studio, which will open this 2015. Cawamo is one of the best stencil artists in Mexico, and like Sego, is a member of Ellos crew. Keep a close look on his studio work because he's experimenting with various techniques on paper. SatOne has an amazing use of color and abstract shapes. He'll be having more projects coming up that will make him renowned in the US and South America. And last, but not least, Jade. In 2014, he shifted from his previous style to a newer, more mature use of color and transparencies. He worked not only on canvas, but also on wood. This 2015, he'll strengthen this iconic style for sure, and we already know he's hard at work in his studio. There you have it, the All City Canvas. 2015 Watchlist. On our exclusive all-city canvas coverage this week, I was honored to virtually talk to urban artist Karan from Iran, who is releasing his documentary entitled Deevaar this week, Germany. It's an Iranian insider graffiti documentary aiming to show the real perspective of what the graffiti scene is like in Iran, what the artists and graffiti writers think about themselves and what they're doing and how they're being recognized from outside their country. But let's hear it from Karan.
Hi Paula, and warm regards from Germany on a cold winter evening. All the footages used in this documentary were shot as everyday life diaries when I was living in Iran, my country. And I must say that at the beginning I didn't really aim to make a movie out of it, but after facing some problems, I thought that it's a good idea to turn it all into a movie. So I tried to make the movie after I came out of Iran and I was while staying in Germany. And about my feeling, I must say that I wish I could launch it in my homeland and for the people of Iran. Perhaps it doesn't appeal to the Iranian authorities, but I'm sure that the people could have got a better image of what we do and what graffiti is if it was shown in Iran. But now that it's not possible to do so, I would prefer to show it in academic or independent venues where students, activists or free thinkers could watch it. Graffiti writers are not Satanists, they are not against religion or something, or they are not necessarily following the Western disciplines. But there are some kids, or in some cases maybe some artists seeking freedom of speech or trying to reclaim their existence within the society. As I said before, all the footages were recorded in Iran, but the movie is fully edited in Germany.
Thank you so much for speaking to All City Canvas, Karan. We hoped to see Deevaar very soon. From the streets, we bounce to the galleries. Thanks so much for tuning back, guys. And if you've just joined, I hope to see you again next week. Don't forget to subscribe to get our updates fresh out of the oven directly to your inbox. And follow us on our social media. See you next week.